Welcome, guys. It's your boy TFX, and I'm back this week with another weekly forecast for you guys. Last week we had a very great week. Yes, for those that haven't watched my last week forecast, you can still go back and watch it and see we had a very good week last week, and this week is another week again for us to trade the market as the market unfolds for us. I don't want to make this video too lengthy as usual, but I tagged this week as a confirmation week on the monthly direction when it comes to the buyers for the month. This Monday market opens and we can see Monday. I don't trade on Monday usually normally, so that's why I do my analysis on Monday, because during the weekends I'm into other businesses, so I don't open the charts on weekends. So Monday I don't trade on Monday, so I decided to just use Monday to do my weekly forecast for you guys to watch. And as of those who watched my previous week, that was last week, thank you guys for your view. And we need more views on this channel to build our community also. So thank you guys, and keep on watching, keep on supporting us. You are the best. So let's go dive into this weekly forecast for you guys to just see what I have for you guys for this week. Like I said, this week I tagged this week a confirmation week because this is the second full week of the month. And this is the kind of week I wait for my higher time frame confirmation to know where the month actually wants to go to. So that's it on that one. So as you can see on my screen now on DXY, let's start from DXY. So that's the this one controls the US dollar against other currencies. So let's start with DXY. As you can see on Monday now, the market opened and boom, we are currently trading above our weekly FUG. Do you understand? But if you can watch closely, we will see that this week, this last week of March, coming into this month, coming into April, we did something here. We trade down and we week back up. So that for me on a daily time frame there should be an order block there. So probably price has tapped into the order block now on the daily time frame. Okay, for that one. So let's get down to the daily time frame. And here you can see I've actually, before I starting this video, I actually remark my zones. You understand? So because I don't want this video to be too lengthy, so you guys can watch this thing. And the reason why I tag this week of confirmation week, there's a tip I want to give you guys towards the ending of this video. So stay tuned to the end of this video so you can know about so you can hear this, so you can know about the tips, and I want to give this you guys after towards the ending of the video. So let's continue. So the tab, this is the other block here. This is the other block here. And that other block was created on the 9th of April. And this last week ended, last week was ended on the 9th of May. Now Monday we tap into that zone. So now we want to see now, can we get the high of the week of the month in this week? Do you understand? So Monday has tapped into, there's a fair value gap here, which you can see. And if I would mark it, let me just mark this point, the high of this candle, which is the starting of the FUG, which is the starting of the FUG here. Let's mark that. So that's the starting of the daily FUG there. So, and I noticed something again, this is another tip. Whenever FUG is below an order block, price tends to fill that FUG to tap into the order block before any major retracement or reversal. So mark that one. So now price filled into this FUG, which you can see from the high of this candle to the low of this blue candle. That's the fill there. So price filled into that FUG, into that daily FUG to tap into that daily order block. Now this is Monday here. We still have 4 weeks, 4 days to go in this week. So now moving down to the lower time frame, moving down to the lower to 4 hour. So this is where we are now. We can say the first 4 hour candle didn't get to that point, then the second one, which is from 10 till 2 o'clock, tap into that zone and wick back out. So going to the daily or to the 1 hour time frame, sorry, we can see what I call a sweep double top, a sweep double top. So now if the market want to drop or sell for this week, I need to see some confirmation, a confirmation, but not just anyhow confirmation. I need a higher time frame confirmation from the 1 hour to the 4 hour at least. Do you understand? So with this pattern I'm seeing here now, this sweep double top now, I'm seeing here now, I think this could happen. Maybe probably market want to form something like this, a forecast, weekly forecast. So probably market will break this low or create this kind of pattern here to move back to this high, sweep this previous high, then come back again, sweep again, boom. And don't forget, tomorrow is CPI. So if this kind of pattern forms here, that means on the 4 hour time frame, we will be having something like this, something like this. Yes. So this will be for the 4 hour time frame, and this will be for this 1 hour time frame. Yes, you understand. So this is the pattern I'm expecting to see. And after seeing this pattern, I need, but simply because tomorrow is our CPI, we might not get the actual pattern. I would like to see something like a daily engulfment on the daily time frame. Do you understand? A daily engulfment, but maybe that will be on Tuesday. So if I didn't see myself to this kind of on Tuesday, probably I won't trade on Tuesday. Then I'll wait for Wednesday for my proper setups. Do you understand? Because I need to see this buy today. Today should close bullish, probably with this kind of pattern. Now I have a bullish day on this month on Monday. Then tomorrow we'll do that in the first CPI, and we close bearish. That will now be a bearish engulfment on the daily time frame, and to look like something like this on H4 time frame, and probably this on the H1 time frame. That's that one for DXY. Moving on to Euro USD. So for Euro USD, you can see price have moved past our weekly FUG here. So going on to the same way as DXY, this candle wicked back. So that's another block on the daily time frame, which you will see now. I'll refine my zone here. This is the other block on the daily time frame. Price has tapped into it, and there's also an FUG here, no, an FUG on the daily time frame, which price has filled the FUG to tap into the other block. Now, possibly rejecting from the other block and from the FUG going into the daily time frame. You can see before I can tap into it, then reject back twice, and to the 1 hour time frame. This is what you can see there, the same pattern I was talking about on the DXY, that okay, I needed something, I need to see something like this. Tap into this FUG, another sound like this, sweep, then come back. So this comeback might be, they might take out this low, but I prefer them taking out this low, or they might just come down like this to move and to go. So for me, I would prefer the sweeping of this low back. I prefer Tuesday, Asian or London session to sweep this low before this pattern before we move here. So I don't know how they want to. And on the 4 hour, we have the same pattern I showed you guys on DXY and W pattern. There is a double bottom sweep here. So waiting for this kind of pattern. If I could see them, and probably I might not use a trade on Tuesday for the daily candle engulfment. So Wednesday will be a proper trading day for me. Well, if I could say something like this forming up, I know how to enter something like this on the H1 time frame. If I didn't get it like this, then I just need a daily engulfment on the daily bearish bullish engulfment on the daily time frame. Then probably on Wednesday I'll wait for the pullback into a 4 hour FUG or a 1 hour FUG to continue the buy. That's on this is on Euro. And still remember, you guys should stay tuned for the ending of for so the towards the ending of this video for me to drop the tip for you on why I'm projecting this thing and forecasting. This might be the reversal point. So let's moving on to our GBP. Yeah, on GBP USD, you can see on the weekly time frame, you can see price has tapped into our weekly FUG. And I didn't really expect this one to go too much further, like the other Euro USD and the DXY, because this one barely take out the high of this previous high, the high of 2024, barely take it out. So too much retracement, and the GPUSD is somehow slow compared to Euro this year. And but before, GPUSD is more faster than Euro, but this year I noticed that GPUSD is slower, it's slow, it's slow compared to Euro USD. So this is it on the weekly. We are into the week. We are trading into the inside the weekly FUG right here. So moving in on to the daily time frame, we can see there's a very tiny FUG here which price has traded into, combined with the weekly FUG and daily FUG. You can see it here. So I don't know, but they might want to go down. I don't know, and that was why that was one of the reasons why I said this week is a confirmation week. It's a very confirmation week. So any of the movement that happened this week, as in anyhow the market closed this week, will determine where we want to move towards for the month. So you understand? Yeah, if price rejects and started moving on, break to the upside, then we want to attack the high. But if price continue closing better, then we want to go down. So you still want to go down. So this week is a confirmation week, and I'll still give you guys the reason why I said that. And even you can go, you back test it yourself, and you can see. And this tip has something like 70% win rate, 70% rate of this stuff happening. So you should just stick tuned. After this pair now, I'll break it down. I'll tell you guys what I saw and why I said that. So on GPUSD, we tap into this tiny daily FUG with that weekly FUG. You guys saw now. Going down to the 4 hour time frame, you can see the rejection there and a very good bullish pin bar here. Bullish pin bar here. And coming down to the 1 hour time frame, you can see here that we are currently trading above this level here. Currently trading above this level. So like I said on Euro, that I need Euro to break this level, break it to the upside, then probably form something like this double top sweep coming down here. So they might still want to sweep this low or just form an higher low like this, sweeping this one before moving towards the high. So this is the pattern I'm expecting on the 1 hour time frame, as 1 hour time frame as confirmation to go up. But if you're looking for a more confirmed entry, then probably you can wait for this engulfment on Monday. You can wait for this You can actually wait for this zone, for daily candle closure above this zone here. Daily candle closure above this zone here. So as you can see, tap here, tap here, tap here, light tap here, light tap here, tap here, tap here. So you can wait for this candle closure above this zone, then retracement into this zone or into any FUG above this zone, then you trade from there up. So this is on the this is what you can do. If you want more confirmation, then you can wait for the closure above this zone, then retracement to buy from this zone or this kind of pattern here. So this kind of pattern, I'm expecting this kind of pattern on this pairs for this week. So this is what I'm expecting for this week. Expecting a buy, but if the price refuses to buy, then we go for the sell according to our daily buyers. Do you understand? And why I said about the tip I told you guys, yeah, this is what I see. Yeah, I noticed, and I've been using this for quite since last year now. I noticed this day, this thing happens every month here. From the 10th of every month to the 15th of every month, the high of the month always be in place. As in, the markets tend to set the high of the month or low of the month from the 10th of the month to the 15th of the month. And there are two ways this thing happens. Number one is probably they've set the low, they've set the high or the low. um Maybe price will trade, maybe from first to that 10, price might just trade to that low, trade to that high or to that low, and they will reverse from any higher time frame FUG or weekly FUG, something like that. Bam, that's one. The second one is price will lock the high of the month. That means if the high of the month has already been set before that 10th, price will often come back. Maybe the high of the month are set or the low of the month has already been set before, or has already been put in place before that 10 to 15. Then price will often walk into the high without taking it out before moving to the opposite side. Do you understand? So is either price trade into the to that zone, to the high of the month before reversing, or price already set the high but we just walk into the high to lock it, because as this price move now from year to year now and didn't take out this high, that means this high here set has locked this high. So any retracement here now probably not get to this, high again, to just stop around there to continue the move down. Do you understand? And this thing as in works well, like 70, this thing now like 70% of, and 70% of the time this thing will work like that. If this high, if any of this thing happens from the 10 to 15, whether by them locking this high, or by them creating a new high for the month, as in a new high for the month now, price will not come back to this high again till the month close. As in, if this high like this is being set from the 10th to the 14th, till that month ends, price will not do something like probably market price will come back to this high again to take it out again. No, you will not see something like this. The least you can see is just them creating a lower low or an higher high to continue that movement down or movement up. But them taking out after 15th of every month, price will not come back to this high again to take it out. Price will be just either the market close inside that range or create another low. But the new month might do something like that, maybe create a new high, taking out this previous month high. But inside of that same month, from the 10 to 15, they will set the high and they will trade away from the high till the month ends. So you can do your back testing, or let me give you, my time is up. I'd love to give you guys, but just do your back testing from the I check the